Manga-Waido.
I'm Tomokazu Miyamoto. I'm 17. I'm in 11th grade. As you can see, I lost my leg a few years ago. I was in 9th grade when it happened. On my way home from school, I got hit by a truck. Damn it, why? Why me? I was the best player on the team. I was one of the best runners on the team, but now my left leg was gone. My athletic career was over. After the accident, I completely shut myself in. Everyone was worried about me. I blame myself every day for not being more careful. But it was too late for regrets now. My parents were very supportive though. I can only imagine what you're going through, but you gotta keep your head up, son. There are still plenty of things you can do in your life.
Yeah, honey. There are lots of professional athletes with prosthetic legs. You got this, honey.
Becoming a para-athlete was one of the first things that came to mind. A few weeks later, Dad found this track and field team for me, but this isn't me. I should be able to run way faster than this. I just wasn't feeling it. I guess I couldn't accept the fact that I couldn't run like I used to. After that, I decided to take a break from sports. I started exploring other interests, but nothing was working for me. Nothing really clicked for me. My life is over. I was like an empty shell of a man. I didn't know what to live for anymore. But then one day, I saw this documentary on TV. It was about this para-athlete.
Amazing! Morita from Manwa University just broke the world record! What a race!
It was about this female para-athlete named Morita. Seeing her run really inspired me. I didn't know you could run like that with a prosthetic leg. So I got out of the house and headed to the tracks. It was time for me to move forward. I started panicking every single day. But it took me a while to get used to running with a prosthetic leg. The coach spent a lot of time teaching me, but it just wasn't working for me. I couldn't run like the others. Don't rush things, Miyamoto. It's only been a few weeks. You're getting better, trust me. The coach tried to comfort me, but I was still worried. Maybe I'm just not good at this. Damn it, why can't I get this right? One day, I was practicing by myself at school. I didn't have practice that day, but I wanted to work on some stuff on my own. Then, out of nowhere.
That's not how you do it. You gotta use your prosthetic leg to your advantage.
This woman came up to me and started giving me advice.
Your movement is all over the place. You gotta use your leg to your advantage. You're scared, aren't you?
Scared?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
What the hell does she know?
Come on, get up. Give me one more lap. Go!
She started coaching me, even though I never asked her to. But I didn't want to look weak, so I got up and started running again. Her name was Maki Tangawa. She was a university student. She was teaching at my high school temporarily for training. But for a university student, she knew a lot about track and field. Probably more than the PE teachers at our school.
You have to use your prosthetic leg to your advantage. How many times do I have to tell you this?
She used to run track and field herself. She actually knew my old coach. She was currently working as his assistant. She was a tough coach to have. She pushed everyone to their limits. She's so annoying. What does she know about this anyways? She was very tough on her students too. Everyone was scared of her. Even though she was just here for training, everyone was already afraid of her. But for me, I wasn't scared of her for some reason. Every time she yelled at me, it motivated me to do better. I'm not gonna give up. I'll show her what I'm made out of. I started practicing even harder. But then, why can't I get this right? What am I doing wrong? I was still struggling with my prosthetic leg. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Maybe I don't have what it takes. I started thinking about giving up, but then…
Hey, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get up.
It was Tangawa. What is she doing here? Just leave me alone. I don't have what it takes. I'm done.
What do you want me to say? You want my pity? Is that it? I thought you could do this, but I guess I was wrong about you.
What the hell was her problem? I glared at her.
You gotta have more faith in your prosthetic leg. I'm telling you, it'll change everything for you.
Have more faith in my prosthetic leg? What does that mean? But before I could ask her what she meant, she walked away. I still didn't fully understand what she meant, but maybe she was onto something. Maybe there was still a part of me that couldn't accept the fact that my leg was gone. Maybe that's why I've been struggling with my prosthetic leg so much. I started making some adjustments. Slowly but surely, my time started to improve. Good job, Mamoto! Keep this up and you'll be able to compete in the next meet! Thank you, coach! So I kept at it. Then 3 months later, I was at a meet. I felt really nervous. My hands were shaking. Mamoto, listen. This is a completely new sport for you. Forget about your past accomplishments. This is a totally different game. And it's your first meet. Just focus on doing your best, and you'll be fine. Thank you, coach. He's right, this is a completely new challenge for me. About an hour later, it was time for my race. Ready, set, go! I jumped forward and started running as fast as I can. Not a bad start. Yes, I got this! I was off to a great start. I got this. I can do this! I was almost at the finish line. Time to go full out! But then, what the? I tripped over my prosthetic leg. For a second, I had no idea what had happened. Why now? I was so upset I felt like crying. But then…
Miyamoto! Get up! Get up and keep running!
It was Tangawa. She was yelling at me from the bleachers.
Don't give up. Get up. Go!
I've never seen her yell like that before. But hearing her voice calmed my nerves. I got up and started running again. I was in a lot of pain, but I managed to cross the finish line. I came in last place, but for some reason, I felt pretty good about myself. My coach and my teammates were waiting for me at the finish line. Great work! You did well! Are you okay? Yeah, thanks. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go talk to someone. You mean Maki? She was yelling pretty loud. Huh? You know her? Wait, she didn't tell you. She used to be on our team. After the doctor patched me up, I went to go talk to Tangawa. Is it true? You used to play for our team? You have a prosthetic leg as well? Tangawa bent down and knocked on her left foot with her fist. It was a prosthetic leg, all right. Well, I had no idea.
This thing was pretty expensive, so it looks pretty real.
Then I realized something. That documentary I saw on TV a few months ago, the one that inspired me to do this again. She looked exactly like that woman I saw on TV.
It was a long time ago, but yeah, that was me.
But wait, they said your last name was Morita.
I was a single mom for years, but a few years ago, I got remarried. That's why.
Oh, I see. I was amazed. What are the odds? Hey, thank you for inspiring me.
Don't worry about it. And I know what it's like, so… When I lost my leg, I couldn't come to terms with it for a while. I knew what you were going through, so I just wanted to help.
She was such an inspiration to me.
And you inspired me too, Miyamoto.
Huh?
Becoming a teacher isn't easy when you have a disability. I was actually thinking about giving up.
Well, I heard you were a pretty scary teacher.
Shut up. Anyways, seeing you keep trying inspired me to keep fighting. I might not be that good at teaching, but I wasn't gonna let that get in my way.
Hey, hold on! Are you implying that I'm a bad runner? I said jokingly. We both had a good laugh. It was the first time we shared a laugh like that. And so, my first meet was over. I came in last place, but I didn't care. In fact, I felt great. Saying you're not talented enough and giving up is easy. I know this isn't gonna be easy, but I'm never giving up. Never! If I fall down, I'll just get back up and keep going forward.